Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Divine Feminine Energy. That is a subject that is kind of tough for me to talk about and mostly to practice. And that is because I've always been raised in more of a masculine energy environment, in the sense that it was always go, 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 do, and achieve. It was never really just sit back and relax and receive. And this creates, when you are constantly just doing, when you're constantly just in your male energy, even though you're a woman, because every person has both, then this will create a lot of stress for the body, because the body needs balance. The body needs to be able to act and to be able to relax at the same time, depending on the circumstances. It needs to be, it needs to switch, and it needs to control and choose what I'm going to do now. Am I going to act? So am I going to be in my male energy, where I go out, I conquer, I do? Or am I going to be in my feminine energy, where I step back, relax, and be? And if we are constantly in the male mode, which is what I think society is mostly asking us to do always, we are always on the go, then there's a lot of things that happen in the body and in the mind. In the body thinks that we are in a fight state. So we're always fighting, always locked in, and we are releasing a lot of hormones that keep our stress up. And I don't think I have to tell you how much this is harmful for the body in the short and long term. And on the other hand, mentally, this will also prevent you from accessing all the wisdom and the energy and the relaxation that comes from stepping back and being in your feminine energy. So this is a concept that I've always found very hard for me, and something that I need to really integrate. The concept is about surrender, receptivity, and being tuned in with your subconscious and with your emotions. What is asking us is to switch from doing to being. So not equating our worth by how much I did today, what I did, but was I me today? Was I being today? Switching from the mind, which is very masculine, to the body, which is more earthy. So it is more receptive. It is about embracing our body. It is about being connected to the body, to the earth, to the ground. It is about honoring our natural cycles. So every person has cycles. Even male people have cycle. So it is different than female ones, but everyone goes, even nature, everything has cycles. So acknowledging them, and we cannot always perform the same. We cannot always be the same. Things ebb and flow, just like the seasons. And we really need and should work with that as best as we can, even though society doesn't think that. For society, it's always the same, no matter the season, no matter whatever you're going through. And then also establish safe boundaries for the emotions. So it is important to feel the emotions, it is important to embrace them, but we shouldn't really let ourselves be controlled by them. And this is true also with relationships. So it is important to be open and honest and sharing, but we shouldn't, especially for empaths, it's really hard not to take on everything from the others, or to always feel like we want to people please and we want to make other people happy, which is okay. But in a way, if you think about it, that's also very male oriented. That's also very doing and not really taking in, because we want to give, which is amazing, but at times we also need to receive. And another thing that society is not helping us with, especially women, is to feel like we deserve to be given something, to be given love, to receive. Society always views women as if we have to give to everything, to everyone, and not really receive. And recently things are changing, and that's amazing, but it's been like that for a long time. And also in countries in the East Europe, it's still like that mentality that women are not deserving just because they are, but because they are women, they actually need to prove that they deserve stuff more. So this creates a lot of unbalance into the women, into the bodies, and that is also why there is so much more problems with the cycle, with fertility. So yeah, I wouldn't really call myself like a feminist or anything like that, because like I said, my whole life I was really raised more in a male energy way. But I really believe that tuning into femininity is different than being feminist, and everyone should do it, even males. And actually, my boyfriend is much better at tuning in with this feminine energy than me. This is a call to everyone to embrace your divine feminine and surrender, let go, and just deserve what you are receiving. And that's all I wanted to say. Thank you so much for listening. See you next time.